Guys, some major news about NFTs. Who still remembers those three letters, NFT? These are non-fungible tokens, or pictures, or JPEGs. They've been called all sorts of things. So the co-founder of Animoca Brands has denied the death of NFTs and named the driving force behind the market. That is, it turns out the market still exists. The NFT sector is experiencing stagnation, but it is definitely not dead. This opinion was shared in an interview by Animoca Brands co-founder Yat Siu. Let me remind you that Animoca Brands acquired the rights to Bored Ape, the Apes Club collection, and various other things. And as you can see, he says that he himself, as an investor, sees that wealthy investors continue to create a vibrant and sustainable market for digital art. The expert compared the community to clubs of art connoisseurs, rare car collectors, or watch enthusiasts. So what's the difference, right? In other words, if you collect Rolexes, Ferraris, or Picassos and you see other people like you, naturally you want to be friends and not feel like a complete fool, right? It's reassuring to know there are others like you and you're not alone. And that's why you spend money. Nevertheless, he admitted that his personal NFT portfolio has dropped by about 80%, but he considers these assets to be long-term and meaningful, not just objects of speculation. According to Siu, the current monthly trading volume of tokens is around 300 million. Major investors like Adam Weitzman, who buys expensive NFTs such as Bored Apes and virtual land plots, now play a key role in the sector. In short, for the numbers, in 2020 to 2021, when the market was at its peak, the sector's capitalization exceeded $17 billion. Today, it's $3 billion. In terms of volume, at its peak, it was 23 billion in volume. Now we have a volume of 123 million, which means a drop of more than 18,000%. So basically, everything has dropped dramatically. If you know NFTs like Bored Ape Yacht Club, they've dropped by 95%. They used to cost 128 ETH. Now they're going for 5 or 6 ETH. Pudgy Penguins also fell by 80%. They used to be 25 ETH. Now they're 4 or 5 ETH. So basically, everything has dropped. Some exchanges like Bybit, Kraken, basically all of them, every platform. GameStop also shut down their NFT platform. Christie's auction house did too. They closed all that separately and just moved it into the general category of 20th to 21st century art. OpenSea swapped over as well, basically just turned into Uniswap. Magic Eden is leaving too, and basically the only one that stayed successful is Telegram and its gifts, because from April 2025 to April 2026, well actually until January 2026, the capitalization grew from $6.3 million to $92 million. Well, that's what's being traded there. So that's the news we have about NFTs. And don't forget to subscribe. Here you'll find everything about cryptocurrencies and finance, and in the profile header you can grab all sorts of useful free bonuses.